Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to 8.2.3 Easy Path. The nodes are going to be Crimson Rage, Buff Toggle, Unblockable, and Boost Buff Unstoppable with Bleed Vulnerability. The defenders are going to be a Sentry with Yellow Jacket, Sorcerer Supreme, Odin, Longshot, ending up with Human Torch. And the suggested counters on this one is going to be all of your bleed champions who have easy access to bleeds, preferably your skill champions because they usually bleed a lot more, but there's also mutants that you can use as well. Now the only thing you need to take care about that you do not use a champion that can nullify, stagger or fate seal the opponent, otherwise 200% of the direct damage to you will be applied as a DJ. Now for your suggested masteries and boost, I would suggest you to boost if you want to, if you're using 5 stars. If you're using 6 stars, you don't need to boost because you will have enough of those damage from the nodes. Now deep wounds would be really good here if you have it. I run 5x5 deep wounds, so it is amazing for me. And you can use any kind of masteries, ouchies and non-ouchies, both of them work. For the boss island, there is going to be a Joe Fixit, Nimrod and Ronin. So we're gonna go for Joe Fixit, and it's all about knocking down, applying bleeds on him because of bleed vulnerability, and using champions that can shrug off his debuffs. That is going to be your disorients and weakness. Nimrod is all about Arcane Zeal and Divine Barrier, and with Steady Preservance, so whenever he will use a special attack, he will go unstunnable. So to counter that, there's different type of champions you can use. You can use Mystic champions, you can also use like anti-robotic champions, and all in all, you can also use a Gallon because all of those armors will work in your favor. And with Ronin, it's all about using cosmic champions that have a lot of buffs. You can also use Odin pre-fight, and don't forget to use a White Max pre-fight there to bypass Be Like Water, and he is also an easy fight. So let's jump into the path, guys, and go one by one for every fight. The first fight on the path is going to be against a Sentry. You can use any skill champion or mutant champion that has bleeds. Make sure the bleeds are up, because when the bleeds are up, the unstoppable from Crimson Rage does not trigger, and then you only have to worry about the unblockable. For the unblockable, you can just dance around and let it expire. It's a very short, I think 4 seconds only, and you get to keep your bleeds up and the unstoppable down. So that really works out nicely with Moleman. Moleman is one of the few champions that can actually run this path on screen as well. Next defender is going to be a Yellow Jacket, and I'm going to showcase a Nick Fury. Now Nick Fury has very easy access to bleeds. All you need to do is 4-hit combos and swipe back. Keep the bleeds up so the unstoppable does not trigger, and you can play around with the unblockable and let Yellow Jacket throw SP1 or SP2. Both can be easily evaded. So pretty straightforward fight. I think I do get clipped with an SP1 in the end, but I managed to bring him down without using any special attack. So no harm done. It was a quick fight with a bleed champion. The next defender is going to be a Sorcerer Supreme. Now she's going to be annoying in the sense that she's going to gain a power flow, just like Doctor Strange, instead of whenever you hit. So that is going to give her specials, and with her specials unblockable and unstoppable, there are times when you cannot even attack her because she's either in an animation of her special attack, or she is unblockable, or she is unstoppable. So you have to try to get those bleeds in with any champion. Once you have those bleeds in, then they will help you control his unstoppable, and the rest you can play around with. I am just using an Archangel, parry and heavy. Get those neurotoxins up and bleeds. If you have enough neurotoxins, the unblockable and unstoppable will not trigger as well. If not, the bleeds are still there to help you out with the unstoppable. The next defender is going to be an Odin. Now Odin has a lot of buffs and is very easy generally to evade. His SP1s and SP2 makes it a very easy counter with any bleed champion. I am going to use a Nick Fury. You can use any other bleed champions you have available, and this fight should be over in no time. Defender number 5 is going to be a Longshot with his increased ability accuracy. I am going to use an Archangel here, just parry and heavy, so I can get those bleeds up, and that can help us with the neurotoxins. When you have the neurotoxins, enough 3 or 4 of them, you don't have to worry about unblockable as well. And the final defender before the boss is going to be a Human Torch. Pretty regulation fight. I'm going to use a Mole Man, and I'm going to build up to my 20 stacks of Fury, and then I'm going to start attacking him, and he's going to be down in no time. So as simple as that. Keep up the bleeds, that will stop the unstoppable, and then you can just dance around with the unblockable. So that is going to be the whole gist of this fight. The boss fight is going to be against a Joe Fixit with Ebb and Flow, Knockdown, Bleed Vulnerability, Mighty Charge, Cramping and Bolster. So you need to take care about the weakness. When there's a weakness apply on you, do not hit him. You can still hit him in his block if you want to create space, but do not hit him. You will not have any power anyway. So whenever there is a non-damaging debuff, especially weakness, just stay away. Other times you can go ahead and hit him. Now the fight I am into, I did not plan on going with Nick Fury. I was actually planning to go with Elsa Bloodstone, but I said let me try Nick Fury, how much damage he can do. I ended up doing a solo, although it was a very slow fight, and on hindsight I would do some things differently, but all in all it can be taken down with any skill champion with some good bleeds. I'm happy to use Nick Fury, and he did really well for the fight and he soloed for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it helps you out for your 8.2.3 completion. Let me know in the comment section down below, and also make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. All of that really helps me out a lot and helps me grow the channel. Apart from that guys, I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.